we frozen?
Let me tell you something about the story of my life. It starts with feeling lonely, then the thoughts of suicide. Sitting alone in this empty room, I cry, waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning,
What's
see my
going on
life
with
through my
our
new eyes. The vision is
our
clear, I'm
streaming?
making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say
Screen is frozen.
come on, let's talk, just me and you.
Can't hear nothing.
Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mad Maniac Monday. Yes, Mad Maniac Monday. Or you can make it Moody Monday, whichever one you want to make it. But it's definitely Monday, ladies and gentlemen. The week is just not long. They're not long enough.
No.
I don't even remember what I did this weekend. It went so damn fast. Oh man.
I laid around, did nothing because I was sick all weekend.
Oh man, that's horrible. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm still in bed. This is just a shell that showed up.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, my brother is still in bed, so in case he starts snoring, don't worry. Oh man, talk about going to bed. There was a video put out by I guess the WNBA of a man that was asleep at a WNBA game. He said he had sleep apnea. He couldn't control him falling asleep.
That's why he brought a pillow and everything else, right? That was funny. And I think they took his video down off of YouTube.
Yeah, and now he's banned from NBA games and WNBA games for falling asleep. Ain't that some shit? So you can't even fall asleep at a damn basketball game. I paid for the ticket. Can I at least go to sleep?
Hey,
I mean, the ticket free. It probably was free.
I don't know, but I mean, if he paid for the ticket, I mean, shouldn't he be allowed to do whatever he wants to do?
Yeah, as long as it's not causing a problem.
I mean,
it's not causing a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
fall asleep at a movie? I fall asleep at a movie. Nobody kicked me out to me. I can't come back.
I have done that too. Man, I came in.
Only in America, man. Only in America. Can you not fall asleep? After you done paid your hard-earned money to come, I can't fall asleep. Golly. Anyway, that brother is now suspended from all NBA games and WNBA games. He can't attend no more.
If I paid for a ticket and I wanted to sit in the bathroom during the whole game, it should be my right to do whatever I want, right? As long as I'm not disrupting anything.
Bathroom. Go watch the game.
I mean, I'd probably fall asleep at a WNBA game too, but
Yes. I mean, mine, it was a prank. But still, I paid money to do my prank. Ladies and gentlemen, this got to end. This got to end. All right. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have another sick Hollywood star. Now, you know, we had a scare with Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Foxx, you know, he was missing in action. He came down with some kind of mystery sickness or disease or whatever, and he's recovering now. We finally saw him. He's coming to say, "Hey, look, I'm still getting myself together. You know, I had this scare. Thank you for the prayers." Blah blah blah. Anyway, Jamie Foxx is alive, y'all. He wasn't cloned. He's alive and he's back. All right, so give him time. He'll be back doing movies. Give him time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have another sick Hollywood star, and she was sick before. Madonna is sick.
Yeah, she's sick in the
Again.
head.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's sick. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, she came down with a bacterial infection 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and she was rushed to the ICU. But guess what? She's back in the ICU again with the same bacterial infection. Something is going on in Hollywood. Something
Yeah.
is really going on in Hollywood. People are getting sick and just.
She's sick, all right. She probably got an STD.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't say that. My brother said it. Oh, man. You know, man, I used to have a big crush on Madonna back in the day, man. Oh, my God. Woo. Lord, Madonna, she was like, man, you couldn't say nothing about Madonna around me, man. But now, don't even give me tickets to see her. I don't want to see a concert. I don't want to see a movie. I don't want to see nothing with Madonna in it. I had no idea she was so damn.
She's Looney Tunes, all right. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's pray for Madonna. Hope and pray that she, gets better, fights this bacterial infection, and comes back and get back on tour. She has a tour that she had to cancel because she's very sick. So hope she gets back healthy and starts the tour again. So y'all gonna see Madonna. Yeah.
Yeah, she put on 50 pounds. It's all that plastic that she had injected into it.
Man, but so man is tired, man. You got jokes today, man. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we also lost a legend of music, Tony Bennett.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, man. 96 years old. 96.
Yeah,
in case y'all don't know what Tony Bennett is, let me tell you his favorite song, Fly Me to the Moon. Da, 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 da. I don't know all the words, but I know Fly Me to the Moon. Ah! Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, yes, we lost a great one, but he left a long life, 96 years old. And talk about death. I lost my grandmother this weekend as well, man. But she lived a long life too. She was 91. Long life. I'll pray to get to 90.
Shoot, I don't.
I'm like, man, will I even make it to 60?
Just get me through today.
Brother, you got jokes today, man. Oh, man, somebody get the brother stage. He got jokes today, man. Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Derek Chauvin. I know y'all like, who? Yes, Derek Chauvin. Remember Derek Chauvin, the police officer that, put his knee on the back of George Floyd's neck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, guess what? Him and his lawyers are taking their case to the Supreme Court. Yes. Okay. They're taking it to the Supreme Court because guess what? They've already found out they had a very unfair trial. Unfair.
I could have told you that.
They said they didn't have a chance in hell to win. The jurors were scared. They were scared. Mm-hmm. They had to find him guilty. Had no choice. They were scared. They scared if they were found him not guilty, they were going to have some more riots. They would have to go hide or leave. And it makes sense. Yes. Just imagine having to live in fear because you let an innocent white man go. He's innocent. In my opinion, he was innocent. We know that George Floyd, if you watch the videos, George Floyd had stuffed a whole bunch of drugs, swallowed a whole bunch of drugs when the police came up to him. He swallowed them. A lot. So, if I swallow a whole lot of drugs, 9 times out of 10, them drugs are probably going to kill me faster than the damn knee.
Well, he just did what he was trained to do.
Yes. That was how, yes.
So blame the
right.
Blame the whole freaking police force.
There you go. But like I said again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that George Floyd killed himself. Yes, there was a knee on George Floyd for a very long time. But at the same time, the brother was still talking.
Hey,
So if a person got their arm around your neck or a knee on your neck, you're gonna be it's gonna be kind of hard to talk, right?
well,
Pretty
the thing
hard.
is, if you can talk, then you're still breathing.
There you go. Oh, see.
I'm sorry, I don't feel sorry for the guy.
Sense. It's common sense, ladies and gentlemen. It's common sense. Common sense. The brother could talk, he could breathe. That knee on that or his so-called neck did not cause him to die. It was the drugs he swallowed. So Derek Chauvin will be taking this case to the Supreme Court, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win, and he'll be free. So just be prepared. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Don't be prepared because they're not going to tell you. I had to go find this myself. I had to go, look. Yeah. The news is not going to tell you Derek Chauvin was free. They're not going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you, he's already going to the Supreme Court. Okay. Anyway. Oh, brother, you got any news, man?
Well, all those whiny heads in Hollywood, they're still on strike. Hey, you know what? If they stayed on strike from now till doomsday, I could give a flying rat's butt because nothing that is good coming out of Hollywood anymore.
That raggedy movie, Barbie.
Oh man, come on!
Oh my God!
That thing, all that is man bashing. That's all that movie's for is man bashing. Make us look stupid and women are superior and men just suck. I'm sick of it.
Better. They keep feeding us this garbage and expect it to show up.
All they do is they remake stuff, and the stuff that they remake, they just change it to be as woke as possible, and that's the only thing they change.
Right.
This whole new Snow White and the 7 magical creatures, since they can't have dwarves anymore. Don't need no man, so Prince Charming is not going to save the Snow White. I mean, what do you need a man for anymore?
Right. You don't need a man no more. Right. They wiping us out and replace it with transgenders.
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to watch a movie that's going to preach to me and tell me how awful I am. I mean, geez, if I wanted to hear that, I'd just go talk to my ex-wife,
Oh man, you got jokes.
That's what happens when you're tired. You get delirious.
Just give Coyote a mic and he'll give you jokes when he's tired. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I almost forgot one thing, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, Florida wants to change the way they teach Black History Month. They want to change the way they teach it. They want to teach that slaves benefited from slavery.
What?
Well, according to them, they're saying that they want to teach that slaves benefited from slavery.
Okay.
Well, that's not really the case, but that's what they're saying. They're saying that they want to teach kids that slaves actually benefited from slavery.
All right, and who's saying this?
I guess the school board, the Board of Education in Florida, I guess. I don't know. Only thing I know is that, listen, we have a problem. And here's the problem. First of all, if we're going to teach Black History Month in school, we need to teach white history. We need to teach Hispanic history. We need to teach Asian history. We need to teach all of it. If that's the case, should not one race be superior in the classroom?
Thank you.
Period. That's it. You want to get rid of racism and slavery and all. Stop talking about it. Everybody went to slavery, but they don't want to tell you everybody went through it. They just want to act like it was just a black thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you know there's other countries the slaves are still other countries.
And you know there's more slaves now than there were back then.
Yes, in their mind.
No, I'm talking about in other countries.
Oh yeah, yes.
It still goes on in Africa.
Who makes your clothes? Who makes your shoes?
Yeah, look over in China where there's children making literally pennies a day.
We're wearing slavery. I mean, I'm not trying to walk around naked, but you know what I'm saying. But I guess I gotta wear slavery. But this was made from slavery.
They're gonna change those commercials. It's gonna say, for just 30 cents a day, less than the cost of a cup of coffee, you too can have a pair of shoes made.
Oh man, brother, I don't know, man. You might have a future in comedy, brother. Let's be tired when you do it. Oh man, oh boy, this
Oh Lordy.
Yes, so they want to change the way they teach Black History Month.
It's so bad. It's so bad in China that they literally put safety nets outside the windows so people don't jump out and commit carry.
Right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we don't talk about the real slavery that's still going on. We walking around here talking about, oh man, white supremacy and the white man keeping me down and all this and they don't want to treat me right and the police all racist and ladies and gentlemen,
they don't want to teach you the truth.
My brother Coyote's he ain't got chains on me. He ain't said, hey, get your ass on the podcast. look, Miss Big Up, get your ass on there and start talking right. I'm not getting whipped. I'm not. No. I wasn't forced to be doing this show. I'm not forced to do nothing. I do what I want to do because I'm free. You're free. Nobody's holding you back. Nobody. You don't need no special privileges or none of that to be productive in America. None of that. You don't need no handouts. Everybody wants a handout. Oh, help me. No. You're capable. If you got 2 arms, 2 legs, a mouth to talk, you can do whatever you want to do. You're not a slave. You're slaving yourself.
Yeah. I don't need no millionaire telling me how they're oppressed.
How are you oppressed? You're the dream. Black man, you are the dream. And you got white people telling them, oh, we did you wrong. Sir, you never had a slave. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Your ancestors probably didn't have no slaves. So how are you going to say that we did you wrong? Yeah. Sir, stop. No, we don't need your help.
Nope. Someone like Colin Kaepernick is going to come out and tell me that the NFL is like slave trade. I mean, come on. So? You're getting paid tens of millions of dollars to go play a freaking game.
A game. Yes, a game. To entertain us.
Exactly. You know who deserves to get paid millions of dollars? A freaking soldier. A soldier deserves it.
Doctors, police officers, firefighters, people like that. People that help citizens in the world. Those
put their lives on the line.
The heroes.
Exactly.
They get their life on the line every day. They protect people's lives. Keep people alive. Those are the ones that deserve that money. Not your actors, your singers, your dancers. How did we even get to that point? I'm like, huh? It don't even make sense.
You know, somebody getting paid millions of dollars to play a freaking game.
To
It does
entertain me.
to entertain me. The sport doesn't mean anything. I mean, whether my team wins or loses, it's not going to change my life in any way.
No, it's not.
It doesn't benefit me in
When the
any
game
way.
is over, it's over. It's over. But guess what? I may always need a police officer. I may always need a firefighter. I may always need. I'll probably always need the military.
Yeah.
But basketball player, he don't do nothing but it. Then you want to charge me on the leg to come and see you in person, live.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. $150 to go sit in a terrible seat.
You know, whatever. And we did this. We did all this craziness. We did it. It just don't make sense. It don't. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're tired of us talking about, life and stories and all that. You're like, okay, I came here for the topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the topic for today. Are people getting married for the right reasons and is sanctity of marriage now destroyed? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching this show called Married at First Sight. I don't know. Have you seen it? Have you seen that show?
I've heard of it. I've kind of seen the commercials and stuff for it, but
yeah. And there are a lot of women on the show that crying. A lot of women that are getting married on the show crying because their mothers and their fathers aren't showing up to their weddings. Well, first of all, you should be getting married at first sight. First of all, you're marrying a complete stranger. How do you expect that to even work? I mean, yeah, you got some couples that stay together because I don't know, but they stay together. But you got a lot of them that separate. It's not real, ladies and gentlemen. You should never be marrying somebody that you don't know. I don't know nothing about you. I don't know nothing about your family. I don't know if you're sick. I don't know nothing. And I'm walking into something that I don't know nothing about. And but you crying that your mama and your daddy ain't showing up to your wedding because they don't agree.
Can't blame them either.
And once again, you're getting married. There's no God involved. Marriage, when you get married, God is supposed to be involved in your marriage. Before you even marry, God's supposed to be involved. There's no God involved in getting married to a stranger. No God. None. And also, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question about marriage. Where are most people getting learning marriage from? Where? A lot of homes today are broken. Where's the woman learning marriage from? Where's the man learning marriage from? Who's teaching them how to keep a marriage together?
That's a problem. They don't seem to teach that anymore. Most of your modern women get married to have that security and comfort financially. And a lot of men are getting married just because they don't want to be alone.
So it sounds like all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
It sounds like all the wrong reasons. Let me ask you a question, brother. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this today. Do you think there should be an age limit to when you should get married? Like, put it like this. Should you be getting married at the age of 60? Like, what's the benefit of getting married at 60?
Once again,
what are you getting out of it at the age of 60? What are you getting out of it?
companionship is about all I could think of. In that case, you might as well just get a dog.
ladies and gentlemen, now you know what's funny? The reason why I asked my brother that question because I'm seeing a lot more older people getting married instead of younger people. And I'm like, huh? So you're 70 years old, walking down the aisle with your 80-year-old husband. You know you probably might die tomorrow.
I think they're probably counting on it.
Like, it just don't make sense. Look, at that age, I'm not thinking about getting married. There's nothing I can do for you. We can die together, but I don't need to walk down the aisle at that age. It just don't make sense. And they're having weddings, huge weddings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we having a huge wedding at 70 years old? Who's going to pay for this huge ass wedding?
I don't know. From what I understand, the numbers are going down as far as the younger generation getting
Oh
married.
yes. The younger generation not getting married. The older generation, like about to croak, are getting married.
You got, I mean, when you think about it, you've got this feminist movement going on with the woke crowd. So you have men who are going to be reluctant to even ask somebody out, much less ask to get married. And as far as the older folks, the only reason I could think of them wanting to get married is just they don't want to be alone the rest of their life. It's hard to be by yourself.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, women don't have a problem getting a man to sleep with them. They don't.
Oh, that's a given.
So you don't, ladies, you don't have to be alone. There's a man out there waiting to sleep with you.
All you got to do is show up.
So getting married at 70, 80 years old and having big ass weddings don't make any sense. Look, all you gotta do is go outside, get it, say, hey, look, you try to sleep with me tonight? Oh yeah, come on, let's do it. You can have a different man every night if you want to, ladies. You can if you want to. But marriage at that age is just dumb. It's stupid. So let's go back to marriage. Where are we learning marriage from? Now, let me talk about my situation, okay? I'm in a situation where I don't got nobody in my family that's married except for me. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Let me stop lying. Okay. My brother's married, but he's never home. His wife is home by herself all the time. She married to herself.
Mm-mm.
I got aunts that have been married more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. My grandparents, both my grandparents, on my mama's side, my grandma and grandpa, they were married, but guess what? They live different states apart.
That's how to make a marriage work.
Look at this. Now, like I said, my grandmother just passed away on my father's side. I lost my grandfather on my father's side too. But my grandparents, my father's side, they were married. They lived in the same house, but guess what? They slept in separate bedrooms. And of course, my parents are divorced. So where do I go to get help for my marriage? If I wanted help, where do I go?
You don't have very many good examples there, do you?
I don't have no examples of a positive, productive marriage. Period. None.
Well,
So it seems like a lot of people, including myself, and I don't know my brother's situation. I don't know if he had any productive pictures of marriage in his family, but I don't have any.
well,
I am learning on my own. I'm learning how to keep a marriage together. I'm learning how to raise kids. I'm learning because my parents weren't very good parents either. They weren't. My parents weren't great. I mean, They did the best they could. My mom did the best they could. My dad had to work all the damn time. So where are we learning all these so-called traits of parenting and marriage and all that when we don't have any positive pictures of it?
No, we definitely don't. My grandparents on my mom's side, they stayed married until they both passed away. You know,
Mm,
and my grandparents on my dad's side, they got divorced because my grandfather was an alcoholic and, and an abuser.
mm.
But my great grandparents on my dad's side, they stayed together until they passed away. The older generation was who we were supposed to look to.
Right.
And if you want my opinion, I think that you should only be allowed to get married twice, unless your
Mm,
spouse passes away.
mm.
The reason why I say a lot of us make that mistake getting married too young, like I did,
Right. There you go. Yes.
and I had no plans of getting married again. But
Oh wow.
When I met Michelle, that changed,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, this doesn't work out,
That's
I'm
it.
done. I'm done.
I hear you, brother. Look, I'm on my second too, man. If this don't work, I'm done too. I'm just hanging them up.
I mean, if you get married twice and it doesn't work the second time, it's not going to work the third time. It
Nope.
ain't going to work a fourth time. It ain't going to work a fifth time. I've known too many people that have gotten married, 3, 4 or more times,
Mm.
and it always ends up in a divorce.
Right. Right. And
It's
what's
so
the Mr. Peace? What's the Mr. Peace you think?
what's that?
What's the Mr. Peace? What's missing from their marriages? What's missing?
I don't think there's really love there. I think
Mm.
too many people they get excited, and I mean, you know how it is when you first meet someone, you're in
Oh yeah.
that newlywed phase, and everything's
Right.
wonderful and everything's great, and then they realize, oh, maybe this isn't so great. Maybe I made a mistake. I
Mm.
mean, Michelle and I were together for a year before we
Mm.
decided to get married.
Okay.
All right, and we lived together. We we got to know each other and our habits and everything else. And
Right.
I mean, you're with the right person if they're willing to be with you no matter what. Because
Right.
sh- I wouldn't have blamed Michelle if she just said, I'm out, because look at all the health problems I ended up having.
Right.
But she's
Right.
stuck by my side, in sickness
Right.
and in health.
Right.
How many people are willing to do that? You
Not
know,
at
we
today's time, nobody. Nobody's sitting around.
we have problems, but
Right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we have problems, but we also solve them together. We don't
There
just
you
say, "Oh,
go.
I'm out of here."
Right. Right. You know what? Let me ask the people a question. Let me ask them a question. Let me see here. Let's go. Let's see. Question for the day: is marriage even important anymore? Is it important? Is it
It
a
used to
necessity
be.
to get married? Is it is it a benefit? Is it a benefit for a woman to get married, or is it a benefit for a man to get married? Is it a benefit for
Man,
either one to get married? Who's benefiting from marriage
you know,
today?
people love to sleep around, and that seems to be all they want to do is just sleep around. So what's the point anymore? Nobody sticks together.
Mm-mm.
Nobody wants to. I mean, you're making a vow in front of God that you're going to
Mm-mm.
stick together,
Mm-mm.
and people are
God,
too quick to bow out.
you said the magic word God. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't even say the word God no more.
Hmm.
You can't even talk about religion no more. You get torn down and cut up and cursed out if you even mention religion or God or anything today. But you see a lot of Satan.
Boy,
You
dude.
see a lot of satanic things in the world. A lot of people right now are not getting married based on God leading you to marriage. God is supposed to lead you to marriage. You and your partner are supposed to be in tune with God when you get married.
Yep.
And if you're not in tune with God together, your marriage is probably not going to work anyway because you're not getting married the right way. It's supposed to be God first. God is first. So if you're not in tune with God, it's probably not going to work. It's probably not. It's not. Benefiting from marriage. Right now, men are not benefiting from marriage. They're not. There's no benefit for men to get married right now. There's no benefit. Men lose everything when it comes to divorce. So why should a man get married when he's going to pop if the marriage don't work? He loses it all. He loses the house, loses the car, loses money. He sometimes loses kids. He loses a lot of stuff when a man gets married. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
And also 9 times out of 10, he loses his manhood, his respect for himself. There's a lot of things that goes on when a man gets divorced from a woman. A lot of emotional trauma, mental trauma, financial trauma. There's a lot. So when it comes to marriage, only person benefits from marriage is the woman. That's simple. I don't see. There are a couple. I'm not gonna say there aren't any, but there's very few women that pay alimony and spousal support to the man. Very few. Very, very few. And those that are ordered to pay, 9 times out of 10 they don't pay it. But let a man get divorced from his wife and don't pay his alimony, spousal support. Guess what happens? He goes to jail, prison.
Yep.
Women don't. I have never seen a woman go to jail, prison for not paying spousal support or alimony ever. I could be wrong. Somebody show me a story of somebody that was ordered to pay a woman ordered to pay a man spousal support, whatever, and she didn't pay it. She went to prison. Matter of fact, I have a friend right now, right? Got a friend right now that my friend had custody of their child. All the boy's now 22 years old. She never paid a dime of child support. A dime. And guess how many times she went to jail?
Never.
0. 0 times. 0. But guess what's funny? She went to court and asked the court for parental rights. And she never paid a dime. While the child was still growing up, she went to court to ask for parental rights, but she never paid a dime. How do you do that? Mind it, she was a drug addict, you know what I'm saying? She had a severe drug problem, and that's why he had custody of their child. But she was ordered to pay child support. She didn't pay a dime, not a penny. But she took him to court for parental rights for their son. Nobody tried to put handcuffs on her, send her away. Nobody. They just said, hey, y'all can try to go through what is it called? I forgot what they go through. Shit.
Mediation?
Huh?
Mediation?
There you go. Yes. To try to figure out how she would become a part of the child's life. But what about the child support? You behind thousands of dollars. What's up?
Well,
They did not ask her nothing about the money that she owed in child support. Nothing. What do you think would happen to a man? He would look. Let's just say me. I'm behind in child support, years and years of child support, and I said, you know what? I want to be part of my child's life. Let me go to court and try to get.
No, they laugh you out the courtroom.
I would be locked up that same day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're not paying your support, you should not have
We
any
got a
rights at
comment.
all.
We got a comment, brother. We got a comment. Let's see here. How are men planning to fix the problem being the majority of judges are men? Huh.
Good
Yeah,
question.
that's a good question. You want to answer that question, brother?
They need to grow some balls. That's for one. I think they get their balls snipped.
How are we planning to fix the problem? Hmm.
Nobody wants to fix the problem. They don't see it as a problem.
Right. This is normal. This becoming normal. What's going on right now has become normal.
You see, the further we get from God as a nation, the worse things get.
Mm. Facts. Facts. That's what's wrong. There's no more God. Like I said, you can't even talk about it no more. You can't even talk about religion.
Nope.
Nope. You can't. Mm-mm. They don't even want you to sing the Pledge of Allegiance in school no more. Because it has God in it. Prayer left school. You know what? I want to say this. I think we got really lost when they removed prayer from school.
Oh, yeah.
Prayer got taken out of school. Can't say the Pledge of Allegiance. Shit. I'm surprised they still got the God You Trust on money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, when they gonna move that?
It's almost as if we're in one big reality show and
Right.
baby mama drama.
Right. Facts. It is okay. It says okay. Facts. It's been normalized. Baby mama, baby daddy culture. Right.
Yeah, they made it so easy to get out of a marriage, but there's no accountability when you do get out of a marriage. The kids get screwed no matter what.
Kids get screwed. Daddy gets screwed. Yes. Mama don't get screwed. Mama is free. Mama can go date. She got to she got a little check coming, alimony, spouse support. What? Yes. And child support. Because now daddy got to pay child support too.
That's the culture that we're living in right now. The government has made it to where the daddy is just not significant anymore. No,
Right.
we'll take care of you. We'll be the husband and the father.
Yeah. They like it that way.
There's no incentive for a man to stay in a marriage anymore.
There's no reason for a man to get married, period, today at all.
Exactly.
unless he's rich. Now, if you're rich, then hey, yeah. But a regular man like me and my brother Coyote, we could lose our life. We could lose everything, get married to the wrong person.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the government says
we could be strung out drug addicts just because we got divorced from a woman because we lost it all.
The government says, I'll give you free housing, I'll give you free food, I'll give you money, all this stuff if the daddy stays away or the husband stays away.
And it's been that way for years. It's been that way for years. As long as the man stay away, we'll be there to provide for you. Yeah.
I mean, since we've moved away from the right reasons to get married, they should now have to go through some kind of a process before you can get married. I mean, look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What marriage counseling?
Right. Most states, I think they give you 3 days after you file for the paperwork when you can get married, and then it's done. Well, I mean, if you have to take classes and learn how to drive, You should have to take classes to learn how to be married.
There you go. There you go. It's a license, just like a driver's license. Yes. And here's a question: why don't marriage license expire? shouldn't I have to get to renew my marriage?
Right?
Could you imagine if you had to go renew? Oh, we got another question. Hold on, let me see what we got here. The marriage counselor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have somebody that's been divorced 2 or 3 times telling me
yes.
how to keep a marriage.
How are you gonna tell me how to keep a marriage when you divorced your damn self?
You know, I think it's either China or Japan. I can't remember which one, but they actually make you wait something like, was it 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? I don't know, but they make you wait a period before they will actually consider the divorce.
Huh?
And their divorces are down because they're finding that a lot of these people they give have a chance to like cool down and really think about it, that they
Right.
change their minds about getting a divorce.
Right.
And I think they should do that here too.
Yes, counseling. Why don't you make these people that are about to get divorced go through counseling? All
Yep.
of them. Make them
Yep.
go through it. Make them go through a year of counseling before they get divorced.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
after that, if they still want to get divorced, then okay, fine, we tried. But
There should be more of an effort to stay together and then make it so easy to
yes,
split apart.
and I think it should same thing with children too. Are you fit to have children? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go to classes. Let's see if you're fit. If you make people start being more accountable, a lot of this shit would not be happening.
Yeah, because I mean, once again, China, they you have to, what is it? You have to get a license or something. You have to do some kind of process before you're allowed to have children, and you're only allowed to have so many.
Yes, you're allowed to have what you can afford.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But over here,
it's whatever.
slept together one night and got pregnant. Well, let's set it up. So this man now has to pay child support, or we're going to give you free this and free that because you had a baby. They make it to where, oh, man, if I have 2 or 3 more kids, I'll get more money and I'll have a better place to live and I'll have more free groceries and all this kind of
Right,
stuff.
right. That's what's good. I'm just me just saying separate households provide more to the economy. That's where they want us to part. Hmm. Huh. That
Hmm.
yeah. I would have to, yeah, that definitely makes sense. That is right. That's true. Actually, right, true. Yes, I don't think about it. It's true. Very true. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Huh.
This is a screwed up world we live in.
Yeah, because think about it. I mean, think about it. The families apart, they end up going to, do the system for child support and all that. They're getting paid. They're
Hmm.
taking a part of that child support money. They get a part. They get a part of that. So yeah, the more families are separated, the more money is coming into the government. Oh yeah, more baby daddies. Come on, let's go.
It means more votes too.
Uh, right. All the chaos. Yes. 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 No accountability. None.
That's the problem. This world's set up where they don't want anybody to be accountable for anything.
Nothing. Can't be
Every,
accountable for nothing. Nope.
Everything's everybody else's fault. I was watching the cop program yesterday,
Yes. Yep.
and
Judge's pension fund.
uh
Yep,
so
that's where some of that child support money goes towards. That judge's pension fund. Yep,
the
indeed.
over in Louisiana, I think this was in New Orleans. This guy saw this woman walking down the street. I guess it was after the bars had closed, and she's a little tipsy. So
Mm,
he decides he's going to go and abduct this woman and what are you going to do with the woman if you're going to abduct her? Put
Right.
two and two together.
Right.
And a guy's driving by and he sees this going on, so he jumps out to go help this woman. The guy that was abducting the lady pulls out a gun and shoots this guy.
Mm.
And anyway, he ends up recovering, but he almost lost his life. And he decides he wanted to do something to help the community. So
Right.
he says, "Oh well, society let this guy down." I'm like, "What do you mean society let this guy down? You're taking accountability away from this guy because he was poor?
Right.
What's that got to do with him taking advantage of a woman?
Exactly.
And even if he was just robbing her,
Right.
you make these choices yourself. You know, there's success stories out there of people that have come from poverty. I think Ben Carson was one of them.
Mm. Yes. Came from the
He,
slums, man.
you want life to be better, then work hard.
That's
You know,
it.
get a good education.
Mm.
Try to get yourself a scholarship. Get into school. There's
Amen.
programs out there, and even if you are poor and you can't get a scholarship, if you're poor enough, you can get into school
Right.
with for free.
Right. Now mind it, brother. I could have gotten a handout. I could have went and applied for, a black scholarship and all that, and got free handouts, but I didn't. I earned my education the hard way. I said, you know what? I finished high school. My parents, well, mind it, my father could let me go to Howard for free, but he didn't. He didn't even offer it to me. Now, mind it, I was a good kid in high school, got good grades.
Hmm.
Wasn't offered to go to Howard. Wasn't offered. So I said, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna go to the service. Went to the service, got my time in, got my GI Bill and all that good stuff, and I capitalized on my education through the military. Didn't ask for no
Yeah.
handouts. I earned my education. I worked for my education. Didn't need a black loan because I'm black. I didn't need it.
Well, I don't care what your situation is. There are ways to get an education if you want it.
Yes, there are ways.
Like you
There
said,
are ways.
military. There there's
Yes.
government funding out there for people that are poor to get into college.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, I qualified for it at one point.
I, I'm sure. I'm
I got a
sure.
Pell Grant.
Much.
I mean, my semester at community college, I think it was like $200, but I got $500, whatever. That's
Right.
$300 left that I could do whatever I wanted to with.
Right.
I mean, you can do it if you really want to. It's just a
Right.
matter of, do you want to, or do you want to go join
That's
a
it.
gang and get into crime? That's your decision. Society didn't make you do that.
Yeah. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is we need to get closer to God.
Exactly.
That's it. You want a successful marriage? Get closer to God. You want to find the love of your life? Find him or her through God. The way
Hmm.
we're doing things is the wrong way. The sanctity of marriage is destroyed. It is because we're doing it the wrong way.
That's right. Did you see that interview? This guy went to a college and was asking women. Well, he asked some men too, but who's more attractive, a conservative or a liberal? And believe it or
Oh
not, most
shit.
of them were saying, most of them said conservative because they had they were more apt to have morals. They were more
Mm.
apt to believe in God. And I'm like, wow, there's the key right there. You just said it.
Yep. Morals, God. Yep. That's it. You want to have a successful marriage, you want to have a successful life, it has to be done through God. A lot of us right here have forgotten who God is.
Hmm.
Don't even want to acknowledge God. Don't even act like he exists anymore. Okay? See how life works without him. And a lot of you all are finding out that without him, it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You have to find him if you want it to work. Trust me, I pray every day because I need it.
Mm-hmm.
I need it. If I don't have it, I'm cuckoo. All I ask for is, Lord, help me make it through the day. I'm gonna hand it over to you. Just lead me. I don't want to lead myself. Lead me.
That's right.
You let God lead you. You let God lead your life. You let God find your mate for you. You let God lead your marriage. You will have a successful life, a successful marriage. But you do it alone, it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. And like my brother said, these people getting married over and over again. You're not having successful marriages because you probably don't have God in your relationship, and you're getting married for the wrong reasons.
Yep. No morals.
Nothing works if you're doing it out of greed.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Nothing.
Isn't it funny how morality makes things so much better? And I don't think it's a coincidence that mainstream media basically tries to tell you that you don't need morals. It's everything's about you. Everything that the media says, do the opposite, and you'll probably be okay.
There you go. The opposite.
Because
Yep. Stop
they
watching TV. Stop listening to your celebrities. Stop listening to them.
yeah,
Stop listening to
anybody that wants to make out that God's not real, God's a joke,
them.
stay away from.
Right. And you know what else is bad too? I want to say this too.
Hmm.
A lot of the churches that a lot of us go to do not preach the importance of staying married. They do not. They welcome a lot of churches that are operating right now. Okay, divorce.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go and say, "Hey, sister, what's going on with you and your husband? Why are you and your husband getting divorced?" They don't do that. They're okaying divorce. If you in, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a church, and most of the people in there are divorced, you probably should step out the church. You probably should leave because it's no good. The spirit in there is no good for you. If you're in the church and all the ladies in there that you talking to are divorced, and they've been in church for a long time. Okay, these are regular members, and they say they're all divorced. This church ain't for you. You need to go find another one.
Yeah. If your preacher's been divorced, then he's not really a man of God. Yeah, he might repent, might get his life right, but I'm gonna tell you something. A preacher is not supposed to be divorced.
There you go.
The Bible says that a preacher is the husband of one wife.
There you go. There you go.
That's why I can never be a preacher again. Now I can go out and I can spread the word of God.
Right.
There's things for me to do, but I can no longer be a preacher because I got married again.
Brother. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're in the right church because every church isn't good for you. Make sure who you are sitting next to in church. Make sure you know who you're sitting with. Because like I said, if you're in the church with a bunch of divorced women and these women been in the church for like 10, 15 years, it's probably not meant for you to be there. You or your husband if you're married. It's not. And tell you, and then guess what else? You're not going to find a husband in the church either.
Yeah.
And except you men too. If you're going to church and a bunch of men there divorced or whatever, and no.
Yeah, there's
this is not this place is not meant for you. You need to find a church that is that is let me put it like this, that has family values in it.
Mm-hmm.
Find a pastor that has not been married 2-3 times, and that was on his fourth wife,
That's
fourth
right.
wife.
Hey, there's too many churches out there that God's not in the church anymore.
And
All they're about is the money.
that is it. They really just want your money. That's it. The money and the word he's preaching is the word of Satan, leading you straight to hell. You think you're getting closer to God, but he ain't preaching. He's preaching you Satan's word of God.
Mm-hmm. Beware false prophets.
Yes. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you know who you're going to get the word from. Make sure you know your pastor. Make sure you know your pastor. It's
That's
important.
right.
It's very important. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll put on our time again, as we always do.
It is what it is, man.
We always do, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for always tuning in, liking the show, commenting the show, sharing the show. It's very much appreciated. Do me a favor too, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. Please, please, please go like, share, and subscribe to the Box Broadcast. My brother Coyote has great content. He does interviews with life coaches,
Got authors.
pastors, musicians, paranormal activity, you name it, he got it. Good stuff over there, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Please go like, share, comment on his channel. He appreciate it. Tell us a little bit, man. Tell us what you got lined up, brother.
Oh man, if you haven't caught it yet, I interviewed a guy who's in that band, the Box Tops.
There you go.
If y'all remember the Box Tops, their biggest hit was that song, "The Letter." You know, buy me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Remember that song?
Okay, all right.
Anyway, he's got a band called the Limits. They've been around since the '60s, and they uncovered a song that they'd wrote back in 1975 that never got released. Well, they got it all cleaned up and everything, and they just released it as a single.
Awesome.
I like to keep some of that old music alive, you know.
Yes.
So even if it's not for me, go check out the interview. The guy's got some, great takes on like today's music and how things are different now than what it used to be. Also, the song, it's one of those songs you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. But it was written from the heart because he wrote it after his baby passed away.
Wow.
It's a really good, great song, and today I'm actually doing a paranormal one today. I haven't done a paranormal one in a while.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm kind of interested on how this one's going to go. It's
All right.
supposed to be a lady giving advice on how to help the dead. So
Huh? Hold on. Help the dead?
yes, I guess helping ghosts pass on to the
Okay.
pass on to heaven or whatever.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I've never done one like this before, so I'm curious how it's going to go.
Okay.
But
That's gonna be very interesting. I gotta check. I'm gonna check that one.
and I apologize in advance. I have been really sick this last week, and I didn't post a video today, but there will be one tomorrow, and I promise the rest of the week I will have videos up.
All right. Hey, brother, look, man, we only got one body, man. Hey, take care of yourself, man. We need you around, brother. Take care of yourself. Get that rest. Take them vitamins. Yeah.
But I know some of y'all are listening, and you're going over and you're subscribing because I got up to 2,558 this weekend. So I appreciate that. I really do.
Hey, look, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, thank y'all so much. Like I said, please go subscribe, like, share, and comment on the Boss Broadcast. Also, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor as well. Go check out Mr. Masculinity, Nico Legan. He will be on with us tomorrow. Yes, indeed, tomorrow. We're going to talk about some masculine stuff. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you got a son, you got a husband, you got some neighbors, whatever, they need some masculinity, go on. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, honey, look, go check this guy out.
Be a man.
Yeah, he's a real strong masculine. Yes. I watch him. I'm masculine, but look, you can never be masculine enough. And trust me, you're gonna get very
We need to make masculinity great again.
That needs to go on the shirt. Yes.
Yep,
Make masculinity great again. Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for liking, sharing, and commenting on our show. Subscribing to the channel. Like I said, man, we're going up there. We're going up there. We're going up there. Only thing stopping me, man, I need more views. I need more views. I already got the subscribers. I just need more views. But hey, we're getting there. We got people coming in, watching the show, and commenting, and all that good stuff. And I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Just hope you're learning something. That's what we're here to do. Helping to educate those that need a little bit of education. That's it.
Right.
That's it. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't ask for no cash apps, no PayPals, no Venmos, none of that. But if you feel it in your heart, deep in your soul, to donate to the channel, please leave a comment. Say, hey, man, I've been seeing you doing this show. Y'all got a good show going on. I want to donate. I will drop my PayPal or my Cash App or whatever it is. I got all of them. I got Venmo. I got Cash App. I got PayPal. My brother Coyote got the same thing. He got Cash App. He got PayPal. He got all that good stuff. So if you feel the need in your heart, God leads you. Don't say no. I didn't make you. If God leads you to make a donation,
I won't turn it down.
yes, let God lead you. Okay, let God lead your pocket. If you feel the need to drop some change off into the channel, help us grow, feel free. All right, feel free. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. And ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, take care of yourself, love each other, okay?
Yes.
And get closer to God. That's very important. Get close to God. We can't do it alone.
Exactly.
We can't. There's so much satanic stuff in the world right now. We need something to combat it. And God, without God, it's just going to destroy you, okay? So get closer to God, protect each other, love each other. And brother, I love you like a fat boy loves cake.
Love you too, man.
All right, brother. I will see you tomorrow, man. Ladies and gentlemen, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And see you all tomorrow. We out of here.
My heart feels light. I know that I'm okay. Then I realize that nothing hasn't changed. The weight of the world was tearing up my life. Now it's making sense that it's all in my mind. I'll see you in the morning. I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.